It's a lovely good morning to you. This is a radical farmer here at a beautiful organic farm 7. So right now I'm in one of our orchards, just checking to see how the plants are doing. And you see, if you're looking for happiness, there's one thing that will make you so happy, and that is agriculture. In the design of God for mankind, when He created human beings, unless if you believe that you evolved or you came from monkeys, but if you are created by a great designer who cares for your life, He gave them a garden, that is Adam and Eve, called the Garden of Eden. It was to supply their needs, it was to be their home, it was to be the place where they are going to find their fullest pleasure. And as I speak right now, I'm experiencing the foretaste of the Eden experience. You see, in Eden, there were different types of fruits. In Eden, there was peace, there was total tranquility. Nature was a friend of man. Man didn't have to travel to go and experience nature. Man was living with nature. As you see me right now, I'm breathing the freshest air. When I want to eat food, I eat the healthiest food, the food that I grow and actually enjoy the best. And as the more years roll down, we are becoming more and more sustainable because the plants that we planted three years ago, they are now fruiting in abundance. So we don't have to be buying so many things. And you see, it is a life that comes when you think and act on your plans. So I'll take you around our beautiful orchard. As you can see, this is a papaya that we planted this year, and it is now fruiting. You can see here these are bananas, and I think I love the potential which this papaya has. As tender as it is now fruiting. And you see, people wonder, how simple organic farming is. Organic farming is not complicated. You can see, to feed this plant, I don't have to travel to Lusaka, cover 120 kilometers to buy fertilizer. I have planted a tree called comfrey, and this comfrey, I just cut the leaves here and mulch them right here. And this plant will be here the whole year, and actually it grows every time I cut it. My cost of fertilizer removed. The pomegranate is growing and it's going to give me food to eat in a very sustainable way. You talk about weeds, we just mulch the ground and the weeds are organically controlled. Right here I have a plant called lemon verbena, which smells so nice. I can use it to make essential oil, to make tea, and my wife uses it for baking. But at the same time, the aroma of lemon verbena helps in repelling pests. You see, when I want to eat, I don't have to struggle so much. I can come here, get a pomegranate. As you can see, this is a pomegranate. I can actually open up this and eat it right here in the garden. Very healthy, no chemicals whatsoever. And you see, comfrey over here, some papayas. And as we roll down here, you find there are so many different fruits. And down here I have my comfrey. And right here I have my pomegranate. So if you can see how big this pomegranate is. I remember checking last time in ShopRite, it was around, 70, 100 and something. That was the price of this pomegranate. But we have grown these and they are growing organically. So in our orchard, we have different types of fruits. When I want guavas, I just, these must be white guavas. You see? I just come here and pick what I want. Okay? So I don't have to struggle with life. And we have mangoes, we have, lemons, And you see, it is a process, because why did I come up with this orchard? I'm looking at myself becoming 40, becoming 50. And I'm not getting any younger, I'm getting older each and every day. But I know that these things will sustain me. As I'm growing, running up and down, I'll not have this energy every day. And I don't have to be old, wait to be old to be able to do these things. But I've set up these things so that when I get old, I can pick these things, sell them, and they're going to be able to sustain me. So what am I saying? The right time to set up an orchard is today. And actually, as we have more rains, when you set up an orchard in a sustainable way, in a way that is not dependent on many external factors, you will find joy in whatsoever you do. Like you see here, we were cutting these leaves last week. And as you can see, they have already started decomposing. And what we did this year is actually we planted 2 plants of comfrey per fruit tree, so that we're going to be harvesting the leaves to feed the plant. So that helps in retaining moisture, that helps in feeding the plant, and also that helps in keeping living organisms. Maybe let me show you the last one. You can see a lemon tree here. And as you know, that lemon fruits are very susceptible to pests, citrus fruits. But look at how healthy this lemon looks like. And this has been done organically. There's one thing that I've figured out. Comfrey, when a plant is fed from comfrey, like when you feed your maize, it will not have armyworms. There are so many things that get sorted out organically without problems. You see, what we do is we just get this comfrey here. Look at how healthy the leaves are. And this is a plant that grows without even giving it fertilizer. We mulch it here, and within 2 weeks, it will be back to this height, and we keep on adding and adding and adding. There is no complexity here, and this is simplifying real life. When we follow God's way of life, when we follow His blueprint, when we follow His design, I remember reading a book called Ministry of Healing, where it says, you see, the gospel is the wonderful simplifier of life's problems. When you follow the blueprint which God has given to man, which God has designed should be best for man, that gospel becomes the great simplifier of man's life. If you want to live good life, if you want to live happy life, the best that you can ever do is to follow the way God wants things to be done. And one of the things, especially we Adventists, there's a book called Country Living, which emphasizes that we have to buy farms and own land and cultivate the soil. You see, I believe that gospel with all my heart, because I have seen the goodness of the Lord in that message. Right now, where we are here, life is beautiful. I'm living the best of my life because I have followed this instruction religiously, and I don't regret an inch coming to set up a farm away from the noise of the city, in a land in the hills where we are cultivating the land and it is breeding abundance. I wish you nothing but the best. As you plan to venture into farming, think of establishing an orchard. It will take care of you when nothing can. When you are old, you'll be able to harvest fruits, eat and sell, and at the same time also support your family and support God's work. Stay blessed and stay super organic. While I'm going to be feasting on my pomegranate. You can see how beautiful this pomegranate is. It is organic, it is lovely, and I'm enjoying myself.